In today's video, I want to discuss my recent... I don't want to discuss it. In today's video, I'm going to talk about my recent colonoscopy.
Oh my God.
If I can be adult for a second to discuss this topic, it actually is a really serious topic. I just want to preface this by saying I really don't want to talk about this publicly. However, from the position I'm in right now, I need to talk about it because it's educating other people on why we need to go and get these checks done. As I said about the heart, the liver, the kidneys, and the bowel, these are the four main things that we see people having problems with. And I have an uncle who has a colostomy bag, my mum has had bowel problems, I have multiple friends who also have them, and I also know multiple people who died from bowel cancer. So the reason I went and had this colonoscopy, although I didn't want to, was because faced with two options: colostomy bag, colonoscopy. Colonoscopy. Bit of discomfort, colostomy bag. This was the choice I was faced with. However, I didn't think about that and just thought about this. Don't really want this discomfort for 2 years. So this is an issue that actually was supposed to be 2 years ago, and I've missed appointments and I didn't want to go. Just like I don't want to talk about it right now. That's the reason I'm talking about it right now. Because I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to go. It's embarrassing. It's uncomfortable. I don't want to have a colonoscopy. No, who wants that? But like I said, with a history of stuff in the family as well, it was something that had to get dealt with. But I kept it to myself for 2 years. It wasn't until I got a blood test and Shana turned around to me and said, "Why is your iron level so low?" And I went, I don't actually know. Maybe it's because sometimes I'm bleeding inside. And obviously, guys, yes, we're being adult here, right? So obviously, when I was going to the toilet, there was blood coming out. I had internal piles just inside. So I'm telling myself, like, I'm going to somehow manage to justify this so I don't have to go and get it checked. Because this is the narrative I was telling myself, as most people do with most health problems. But the main thing I'm trying to discuss here is the fact that most of us will dismiss these health issues. And hopefully by me talking about it and potentially putting something quite embarrassing out there, it will help other people step forward and go get something done. Because the actual procedure today wasn't that bad. And this colonoscopy was to see if there's anything problematic in the future. We could have potentially seen something today that might have been problematic in the next 5 or 10 years. And then we've got rid of it today before it's a problem, before we have to then have serious bowel cancer and chemo and anything else that we might need treating to try and fix a problem that we've let go too far. Because clearly my attitude was quite irresponsible and I was ignoring it, as most people would. So this is why we're talking about it today. And as far as the actual procedure, it wasn't even that bad, because what they didn't state earlier was the gas and air is laughing gas. Guys, laughing gas. So I'm sat there with my headphone in, and when he said it's the same as laughing gas, I'm going, okay. Now I know the feeling, and now I know what I'm supposed to be feeling. So I'm going, I'm just getting high in the middle of the day then, with the music on. And I wasn't really not bothered. He's trying to have a conversation with me, and it was literally just, the ringing of your ears when you have laughing gas. I was just getting that with the music on. It was actually, we'll use the word fun lightly. It wasn't. It was very uncomfortable and very unpleasant, but the laughing gas and the music made it bearable. And I actually started to laugh a little bit because he's just trying to chat to me. And I just shut my eyes with the music on. I opened my eyes, looked at the camera for a second. I was like, yeah, I'm going to shut the eyes again. And just pretend I'm not here. And I was just in another world with the music on. So, guys, if you're having a colonoscopy, headphone in, I'm going to be here getting high on the laughing gas. That was it. I'm fine. I literally was pissed off because if I knew it was something so minor, I would have been PTing and training today, because I'm studying this a couple of hours ago. It was a bit uncomfortable at first. Got in the car, drove home, came in the house, ate some food, and now we're here making this video. So there was absolutely no reason to put this off for 2 years. It was something I could train today, and I shouldn't have been my clients. But then we've got this video to make for you guys, educational, and hopefully it's going to help some more people be more responsible for their health. Everything I've done so far to check my health is actually very, very tolerable. Had I left it further, every single one of these problems would have been quite significant and horrible to deal with. Because we see people with massive kidney failure in bodybuilding, problems with the heart, problems with the liver, problems with the bowel. Don't be a dick, get it checked. Don't do what I did and put it off for over 2 years when it was something so minor and could have been done 2 years ago. I could have been doing this video and helping you guys a lot faster. I know a lot of people go through this, and I do not want someone to be putting themselves in a poor state of health. Please be more responsible with your health.